I first met Tom Davis when he was a student. He was pastoring a very small church in LaGrange, Georgia, and was a student in seminary.
Well, Tom was in one of my classes when I taught at Marietta High School.
Well, I came to know Tom more years ago than I think either one of us would admit. As Blue Devils back at Marietta High School. He was just a year ahead of me.
This is Tom when he was a senior in high school. And that's when, during the early 70s, when kids wore long hair, and you can see he has a lot of hair. This is not a wig.
And I've had the privilege of being a friend with little Tommy Davis for over 30 years. We started out in ministry together in our mid-20s up in the Dalton district.
Tom and I were student pastors in LaGrange, Georgia. Gosh, early 1980s.
What kind of person is Tom? He's a very forthright person, very real person. He has a wicked sense of humor. And as a leader, he's awesome. He trusts you to do your job, but he's very supportive when you screw up.
What I appreciate about Tom is how whimsical he is, and his sense of humor. It's really something.
Got a bulldog attitude. He's not afraid to get into scrap. He's not afraid to go after something he feels like is important. And I appreciate that. There are too many of us who are too cowardly. He's not a coward.
I love the fact that he preaches with a solid theology, and a theology that matches the area and people can get behind.
He would take all the different players in the theological landscape, and he would mold them together and come up with, kind of a composite of what Christian thought was. And I came out of our classes going, wow, I don't get any of that.
I think he was a very caring person and very devoted to preaching the Word.
I always walk away from my time with Tom feeling more spiritually connected and feeling more excited about my church. And I think that is one of Tom's true gifts.
He is who he says he is, and that's a follower of Jesus.
Well, it turned out I had a tumor that was affecting my adrenal gland, and it was pretty serious surgery to take it out. And true to Tom's nature, he came to visit me in the hospital. He loved on me. He made me laugh some more. He prayed with me. He was a great friend during that time.
I was just really taken aback by the fact that I called him like at 4:30 or 4:45 in the morning to come to my house because my husband had died, and he was there as soon as he could get there. And that really impressed me, and he stayed with me until I told him to go home.
He preaches a great sermon and leads in a way that is truly of the character of Christ, but at the same time you feel like you can hang out with him.
He can put things into words sometimes where it becomes understandable for me, whether it's from a theology or a practical standpoint.
As we know, 20 years is a remarkable amount of time, and in the United Methodist Church and in this district, it's unheard of. And that's been due to his relationship with the families in this community, and due to just the continued growth and continued idea that people feel welcome here. And 20 years is amazing, and certainly with him being 31 years old, we certainly hope we get another 20 years out of him.
One of my biggest or most fond memories is of walking from this church down to the North Campus church years ago, and just as a congregation making that march down there. And it was so meaningful in that it was significant that we were growing. You could just see it. You could see the excitement of everybody there. You could see the excitement in the community. People would, drive by. What's happening? Why are you leaving? And where are you going? And how are you growing? That's all been possible through Tom's leadership, and that's been his vision and the driving force behind it.
One of the most important things about 20 years at Due West isn't necessarily the growth of the church facilities and church membership, but it's really the kingdom impact that Tom's ministry has had.
Tom, on behalf of the staff and congregation,
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations
On your 20 years.
20 incredible years of ministry
Here at Due West.
The outpost in West Cobb.
Tom, congratulations on 20 years of being a phenomenal minister to a phenomenal church.
And Tom, you know I love you, and congratulations on your retirement. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not retiring. Congratulations on 20 years of ministry at Due West.
All right, Tom, congratulations on 20 years of service. Hey, okay, all right, good.